Alright, hello folks, back for another M19 core set draft here. The most exciting thing you will see all day, surely. Let's get right into it. Alright, yeah, this guy's pretty big bomb, so we'll definitely be taking him. Let's see what else is in the pack, just out of curiosity. This guy's quite good, the part of deckhand. 2 mana 2/2 that can't be blocked, which, because there's almost no spirits in this set as I recall. And then you can also make your other guys unblockable. And the drawback's not that bad. I mean, it means they're going to have more removal spells for them, like their pump spells and stuff, but it's still always going to be trading 1-for-1. It's only spells, not spells and abilities, so you can't just kill them for free, generally speaking. And then beyond that, Stag is quite a good card. Yeah, there's a few other decent cards, but definitely going to be taking this demon. I guess we're also passing not that much black. This guy's a fine black playable. So definitely going to take demon and see where we go from there. Okay. This blue-green guy is quite good. Looks like the AI took the rare, so can't really tell what color. This card's okay. It's not anything that spectacular. Walking Zombies obviously pretty garbage. I may just take Skyrider Patrol to kind of stay open. He is a very strong card if you're green and blue. This card's okay, but not that good. Because you already have to have a decent creature out for it to be good. It's not good when you're behind like other clones are, where you can at least copy their giant guy. So yeah, I think I'll just take Skyrider Patrol here, and really not gonna ever play both these cards in the same deck, but you never know which combination will be. If I wasn't gonna take that, I'd probably take like maybe Boggart Brute or something. I guess Sky Scanner is kind of good if you're like a red-black sacrifice type deck. I mean, also he's obviously good to sacrifice just to the demon. But yeah, I'm just gonna take the most powerful card and see where we go from there. I don't really know what I think about this card. It's +3/+3 until the turn, all creatures able to block it. So I mean, obviously can force through a lot of damage. Generally, I guess going to probably be even on cards. Maybe sometimes better than that, but no black cards here, which is notable. But are a couple decent blue and green cards. I actually don't know what's better between Metamorphic Alteration and Essence Scatter. Alteration, I think is actually pretty okay. Can use it for a lot of cool uses. It actually can be kind of a removal spell if you can put it on one of their guys and have it copy a creature that just kind of sucks. Essence Scatter is quite efficient. My inclination is to take the Alteration here. I don't think this card is as good as either of them. I feel like you'd kind of need a specific deck to be sure this card's good. So yeah, I think I'll take the Metamorphic Alteration here. And we could still be like blue-black, though I don't think the demon's maximizing blue-black, because you're less likely to have a bunch of expendable guys around. So yeah, I'm actually not sure this is better than Essence Scatter, but we'll take it. Okay. Again, no black cards, so it does seem like maybe we're getting caught on black. I think I just want to take the Courser here. I'm not really too tempted by any of these blue cards. This card, I think it's pretty much unplayable. Cancel's fine, but not a card I'm ever going to go out of my way early for. So I think I'll take a Centaur Courser. I find that kind of fits well in the curve. Sometimes hard to get a good curve in this, and he's just decent. So I'll take that. Alright, now what do we have? we could take a Sky Scanner. Not really too big of a fan of Gift of Paradise. I found I generally like kind of just curving out a bit more in these decks. Sky Scanner doesn't do a ton in blue-green, I think. Root Snare, not really an option. I guess this card's okay, but not really what I want to take, I don't think. I think I'd rather take Sky Scanner. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take Sky Scanner here. The Wolves are okay too, but you got a number of 5-drops to choose from, and you can potentially do better than that. So I think I'll take myself a Sky Scanner here. Alright, I do like Bone to Ash. This black card is pretty much unplayable. But Bone to Ash, pretty good. Essentially Cryptic Command. Not really, but it's kind of, sort of. Okay. I don't mind the Serpent, but I'm not going to take it here for sure. It's kind of just like you get towards the end of a draft and you're sometimes have a deck that's happy to play one. Maybe it's very slightly better than that. All things being equal, I'd prefer a 2-drop to a 3-drop, but I think I will take Daggerback Basilisk here. I've found he's pretty okay. He's good if you get Rabid Bites as well. Makes his cards a lot better. And, you know, just a Death Touch body is always going to be, I think, pretty reasonable. So let's go with the Basilisk. Okay, not really anything for us here. So let's see, if we were to switch colors, what's kind of the most likely? The thing is, we've got 2 blue cards, 2 green cards, and a blue-green card. None of these cards are particularly good. I guess you could play Onaki Ogre, but I don't think it's going to happen. Best of 1, so Plummet really goes down in my valuation. I think I'll just take the land here. We could wind up getting like a Luminous Bonds or something and wanting to splash that. Alright, I'm pretty happy to get a Boar. The card is a fine playable. If I get any playables after like pick 7, I'm generally pretty thrilled in the M19 draft I found, because definitely not a ton of playables. Alright, I guess I'll take a Plummet. Yeah, I'm not on the side of sideboarding Plummet. Let's take the land. These picks don't matter. Alright, this rare doesn't do anything. I found the Golem. For some reason, I have got alternate art Golem here, which is, I guess, cool. The Golem's pretty decent. He comes down and kills a creature. If we can get some ramp, definitely makes him better. But the format's kind of slow, so 7-drop, just playing 7 lands is really not out of the question. So yeah, I think that's the direction we'll go. Not too tempted by this guy. He's fine, but I don't think he's anything amazing. Another Basilisk. We'd probably play another Basilisk, but not too excited about it. Anticipates kind of whatever, and Aven Wind Mage, not really the deck for him. So yeah, I think I'll take my Golem and be fine with that. Not really gonna play one with the machine, but Vigilant Baloth, probably one of the better 5-drops, if not the best 5-drop for this kind of deck. So definitely gonna take it. Just good body at a reasonable rate, and Vigilance means obviously plays offense and defense. Alright, so what do we got here? So I think I'm okay taking Giant Spider. He kind of, you know, lets you survive against flyers and stuff. Everyone knows about Giant Spider if you played Magic, so I don't need to go on too long about his virtues. So I think we'll take him. This kind of deck doesn't mind playing a Disperse particularly, but not high on my pick list per se. Alright, this just puts it into play, right? So I do like Elvish Rejuvenator, it's not bad. But there's also an Essence Scatter. It's actually a surprisingly good pack. Kind of inclined to take Elvish Rejuvenator. I do like that card quite a bit, but Essence Scatter is also a consideration. In the green-blue deck, I mean, you're generally trying to add to the board, so you're spending fewer turns holding up mana. And our curve's not super low now, so makes it harder to have, you know, turn 4 plays where you go 2-drop plus Essence Scatter or something like that. So I think I will take an Elvish Rejuvenator. Let's just play like a turn 4 Baloth, get our Meteor Golem down a little bit sooner. Europer Guide is, you know, like a C minus type card. I think it's probably about on par with the Centaur Courser, I would guess. Ability's not nothing, but it's somewhere near nothing. So yeah, I think I'll be taking Rejuvenator. Ooh, I think I like a Gasbark Twins. That would be our second 7-drop, but I don't think I want to take this much worse 6-drop over it. I mean, this guy is just a house. We'll definitely want to try to make sure we have kind of a defensive game plan with these expensive cards, and we'll very aggressively take ramp. So if we get a Druid of the Cowl, that would be great. Alright, I don't think there's really anything to take here but another Centaur Courser. We're getting a little bit heavy at the 3-drop spot, but I don't think I want to take Titanic Growth here. Okay, Rabid Bite is perfect. We've got some fat dudes to hit him with. We've got the Daggerback Basilisk, which is a nice combo with. Even just Centaur Courser, being able to reliably hit for 3 is pretty good. So pretty happy to get a Rabid Bite here. Alright, this pack's a blank. This is a very good black card, but that won't be what we're taking. There's some universe, I guess, in which we would take the Talons, but I don't think it's that likely. Alright, I'll play a second Basilisk here. Makes our Rabid Bite a little bit better. And I'll take a green-black dual end, just in case. Okay, I mean, it's possible we play the Wolves. Wow, so we got back all those cards. So the question is, we're sitting at 6 3-drops right now. And I'm not that impressed with Gear Per Guide, so I think I'll just take Giant Spider. It's possible we wind up cutting one. Do we want this 6-drop? I think it's real unlikely we're going to play Wall of Vines. It's just kind of do nothing. We're generally going to be trying to beat down. It's very possible we cut the Serpent, but we'll see. Alright, I will definitely play 1 Titanic Growth. So, I think it's going reasonably well. Alright, yeah, we're not going to play Giganosaur, but we will definitely play Dry Green Seeker. It's quite a good pickup for our deck. I think it's definitely possibly one of the definitely possibly what a combination there. It's possibly one of the best uncommon. I don't really know. I've heard good players claim that before, but also in addition to that, we're kind of low on 2-drops, so it plays good defense, card advantage, blah blah blah. It's good. Okay, I could definitely be in for another Rejuvenator here. There's a Woodland Stream, but I'm not that worried about fixing. Like, all of our stuff's, for the most, I mean, most of our stuff is just single color, and the expensive stuff, I mean, what are the odds we draw 4 islands, 1 forest? Not that high. So I think I'm happy to take a Rejuvenator here. Possible we'll have to shave one of these 3-drops. Like, Skyscanner doesn't do a ton in the deck. So I think let's take a Rejuvenator and be pretty happy about it. Alright, yeah, I think here we just want the Highland game, just to have a 2-drop. We've only got really 1 2-drop right now. So I think this will fill out our deck a little bit. I'm going to put these in the sideboard. I don't think it's too likely we're going to be playing them. Alright, what do we want here? Vinebear's not bad. Obviously good if you're playing against black. I'd say probably generally better than Bristling Boar. It's quite good, obviously, with the Skyrider Patrol. And I guess, you know, good with the Pump Spell. So I think it's the pick here. I wouldn't mind the Rocks Oracle. It's a very good chance this is just going to replace a giant spider, but we'll see. Alright, nothing really for us here. So it doesn't really matter what I take. Alright, well now we got the chance to declare dominance. Maybe I'll take this card and just see what it is. We don't really want another Thorn-Eyed Wolves, particularly. I think I'm happy to take a Totally Lost here. Not interested in anything else. Ooh, Dreadmaw. Well, if nothing else, Dreadmaw will replace Frilled Serpent. I think it's better. I don't think we're going to play any of these. Alright, I'll take a land here. Yeah, I don't think we want another Thorn-Eyed Wolves. So, I have some decisions to make as far as deck building. Looks like right now we've probably got a cut just 2 cards. Or no, 3 cards. Okay, I'm thinking one of the giant spiders is gonna go. So let's cut a giant spider. I guess I'm happy with 4 4-drops. Could definitely cut this Sky Scanner, and I think I will. He's just not doing a whole lot in the deck. And now we gotta decide the last card to cut. So Titanic Growth seems like it'll be fine. I think we do want both Rejuvenators since we've got quite a high end. And they additionally buy you a little bit of time if you chump block or something like that. And if you're really lucky, you can Skyrider Patrol them or something. Definitely I'm gonna play both these 7-drops. So the name of the game is going to be pretty much just trying to survive early. Let's see if we're missing anything. Totally Lost, I think, tends to be pretty good in these decks. I don't know, is Declare Dominance really worth it? Well, what else would be a cut? I like Alteration. I think it's good. It's probably... It may be a little bit better in a deck with, like, flyers. Though we do have a flyer. Just because being able to just remove a blocker for your flyer is pretty useful. But don't think that's going to be the cut. We are a little high on 3-drops. Could see some pretty awkward hands with a bunch of these 3-drops. If we're going to make a cut, I guess it would be Courser, just because our bigger stuff is probably going to... Or it's probably going to help... This is going to be more... It's going to help us get to our bigger stuff better, a little to an extent. But, I mean, a 3/3 is a fine blocker, so I don't think I want to cut that. I think I do want to play Bone to Ash. I think I am happy with Giant Spider. I like Bristling Boar. Do we maybe just want to cut... Well, we could cut Frilled Sea Serpent for sure. I think I like cutting Frilled Sea Serpent here. He's a fine finisher, but I don't think we're going to be lacking in that regard. And I kind of want to try out this Declare Dominance card. I'll be honest, I've never really played it. And I could see, especially in this deck, seems like we could use it pretty well. But it might just be garbage. Alright, I think I like this formulation here. So we'll go ahead and submit and jump into the games. See how we do. I always feel like my decks in M19 suck, but you just have to remember everyone else's deck sucks too, so not too bad. Up against Mao 88. Alright, what do we think about this hand? I don't think it's good or keepable. One thing that sucks about Declare Dominance is, for the most part, it kind of sucks having your opening hand. It's kind of a card you want to slam later. We'll mulligan this one. Okay, it's not great, but it will do. I mean, the problem with this card, obviously, is we don't have a creature till 5 with the current hand. So it kind of requires we draw a cheap creature relatively soon. So like that. I mean, that would, if I knew that was the next card, I'd probably keep it. But we do want to draw lands as well. So for keeping Rabid Bite to really work out, we'd have to draw a medium-sized creature, draw lands, and it's a lot to ask. So I think I like bottoming that one. He's gonna be able to get that sweet 4-point life gain here, but it's alright. Alright. Seems like it could be an okay card. I like him not doing anything on turn 3. Thought he might have the flash guy or something like that, but he didn't. Let's see if he's can kill the Courser. Not killing the Courser. Yeah, I think we just pass here. He clearly doesn't have a removal spell. And trading 3 here makes, you know, attacking for 3 and getting hit back for 2 lifelink makes no sense, so I'm not going to do that. So he's still doing nothing. Alright, well, I think I will attack now, and I'll play my Highland game. Don't really know what could be in my opponent's hand. It would make sense if he's got the destroy a tapped creature card. Is that what it does, or does it deal damage to a tapped creature? I can't remember. Not much we can do about that. I think it's destroy a tapped creature. That would be one card that would make sense to be in his hand. Obviously, expensive cards would make sense to be in his hand. I have to imagine if he's got more than one removal spell in his hand that can kill Courser, he would have done that at some point already, instead of just passing and doing nothing with his mana. I will block as fast as possible if he wants to attack. He's got the demon. Alright. So we can just turn him into a Highland game. Kind of interesting how we want to do this. I'm guessing he drew that because I don't know why you would wait otherwise. We could attack first and try to get the Titanic growth there. I think I'll do that. Well, I kind of regret that now. I think I'll just attack with Courser. I don't know what cards he could really have. He could have the +2/+2 thing. I guess if he's gonna block, he's gonna block Courser. If he's got the +2/+2 thing. Okay. This would make sense if he just thinks we might have. Okay. I'm happy to 2-for-1 here. 2-for-1 myself, that is. I mean, that's kind of what Metamorphic Alteration is going to do anyway, because he'll, you know, trade that Highland game for ours. he gets to ping us with the archer. Alright, happy to draw a land there. Think we're okay with the trade. And then to decide which 5-drop to play. If I think he's sandbagging removal, then I would play the wolves, but I kind of don't think he's doing that. I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know. I think he must have drawn that archer relatively recently. Wouldn't blow my mind if he's got the 5-mana destroy a creature card here. But I'm not losing that much having played... Okay, there it is. I'm not losing that much by having this guy instead of the Baal. I thought clearly Baal's better. But I'll just drop this guy now. We draw land, then we get to play 2 3-drops next turn. We don't. Get him with that, and then we'll just play Courser here, since he's a little bit better on the empty board. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with an attack. Yeah, I'm just going to play... There's a chance he's just like sandbagging a Wrath here. I'm wondering if it makes sense to hold off. Because if he's going to like tap out for a creature next turn... I don't know, it's always hard to put your opponent on a Wrath, but... I don't know if we need to put the Basilisk on. It does put lethal on the board, but like if he taps out for a creature, we can end of turn totally lost and then have this guy copy our 4/5. And then we'd still kill him. Also declare dominance will kill him as well. It's probably a more straightforward way of doing that. I think I'm just going to end my turn here. I kind of smell a rat. He's got 7 cards in hand now and he's not playing anything. I feel like he's got to have the Wrath. I guess not. I don't know. Maybe he's got just red cards in hand? I'm not going to try to go for the win here. I just don't think I need to do the... I guess I didn't notice we do have this combo of kill all those guys. Yeah, I can't say I really know what's going on there. I assumed he must have had the Wrath because he's just got all his cards in hand, all his mana, and not doing anything. I don't understand it. Are they all pump spells? If he's got a red card, he can, I would assume, play it now, unless it's a double red card. So play this into this a little bit conservatively, but a little confused by what my opponent's doing. Maybe that's his plan. Alright, Doom to center, sure. That doesn't kill us. Or stop us from killing him. If he just passes here, I guess I will totally lost this Doom to center. It will be a bad draw next turn. And it plays around him having a removal spell. Alright, he's just conceding to that. No, that's strange. I had no clue what's in my opponent's hand there. But I felt like we're in a position where we could kind of play around him potentially having a Wrath and not commit more there. Alright, definitely going to keep this hand. This hand's great. 2 drop, 3 drop, and kind of choose what we want to do as far as 4 drops. Very good chance it'll be the spider, but we'll see. And we have a great 2 drop at that. So no complaints here. One of the better 7s we could probably expect to open. And I don't mind a land. Alright, I don't care about that either. So I guess he could play a haste creature. I don't know if he could play a haste creature we would block. But I also don't think we could change too much of like not like anything's gonna change our mind about what we're gonna play here, since we have a single 3 drop and not gonna attack. Whenever you draw a card, mill. Alright, odd combination of cards here. That resolves. Do this on the end step. Alright. This might not be a bad time to hold up Bone Dash. On the other hand, next turn might be even better. Unless we wind up wanting to Rabid Bite. We're definitely attacking with our 3/3. Unless he plays a 4/4, I guess our Rabid Bite's gonna kill anything. This could be a scenario where you're supposed to Green Seeker first, because that actually could have informed our play. Though I guess not, because we're gonna get milled, so never mind. Alright, well, you got dumped 2 of our better cards there. See if we can hit a land. Alright, I'd like to mill that one. Alright, I think just gonna leave up our Rabid Bite here. Not Rabid Bite, our Bone Dash, since we're so far ahead in terms of the board. I just want to make sure we stay that way. Man, he's milling our heavy hitters here. Unfortunate for us. Yeah, we'll Bone Dash that. Alright, of course hit a land. So I think we'll just attack with these 2 guys, and I guess Titanic Growth away him. Just not sure actually. I don't think we want a Rabid Bite here. Is it worth using the Titanic Growth just to get? I don't think it is. I think I will just attack for 3. Play Highland Game. Alright, don't mind as much milling those guys. Alright, he's equipping. Is that all he's got to do? He's gaining some life too. Oh, and he gets the Millis. And he's gonna hold that guy back to block. Can we get a card? It's a card. All So disperse is really the only thing that gets us here. It's in his yard, no artifacts. I almost don't mind just totally losting here, and then we get to smash him for 7. And then he draws Pack Beast again. I think I'm fine with the... Just plays around disperse a little bit better. And I think I do want to Green Seeker again. Just increases our odds of drawing business. Alright, so he's got that. I guess he'll equip. My assumption is this kind of player would probably have used his disperse by now. We know obviously he didn't draw it this turn. Alright, didn't hit once off that. So I guess the play... What is the play? We can play Centaur Courser and Rabid Bite. If that works, I guess we just win. If it doesn't work, then... Like, if he bounces it, then we can try to hit a land, and we'd still win if we do, right? Because then we'd be able to Titanic Growth. So this guy to this guy. Alright, instantly worked. Let's just attack with everything, I guess. Yeah, had nothing. Got him. Leveling up, getting those sweet mastery orbs. Oh, rank up, look at that. We're now tier silver 2. How sweet it is. Oh my god, we got a Riverwise Augur, are you kidding? That's outrageous. Suggest that pick for me. Oh, I'll confirm that pick. You know I'm confirming that pick. Are you kidding me? Got 2 Gearsmith Guardians? It's game over. Alright. So 2-0 so far. I'll take that. We'll see who is up next. No one wants to play us. All right, here we go. Up against Mishra 131. The guy. This is a true connoisseur of Magic lore that we're playing against. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Little land light, but can't really. You know, we got both colors of lands. Most importantly, and well, I don't know about most importantly. Most importantly, we got Dry Green Seeker, not Speaker. All right, drawing the land's good. Alright, and let's play my line and pass here. I guess I don't want to just pass turn in case somehow he... I don't know why he would kill it into turn. I don't know if there's any card that could kill it into turn here. I don't think there is. No attacks. End the turn. I guess I can hit space, can't I? Look at that. I'm a Magic Pro now. next turn, I guess we'll just get down Bristling Boar, since it doesn't look like we're going to be activating Skyrider Patrol. Alright, no problem. So what, he can't be blocked by white creatures. That's fine by me. I ain't got any of those. Let's activate this. Ooh, yes, I'll take it. I'll take action. Put that in my hand. Alright, we'll play a forest. And play the Bristling Boar. The next turn, I guess we can play Skyrider Patrol plus a land. Sure. I think I'll change my plan now. So let's go ahead and attack first with the boar. And we'll play Woodland Stream plus Vinemare. And then we can start having a flying Vinemare going. And we're not that far off from the... Oh, it can't be blocked by black creatures either. Hello. I forgot about that part. Alright, that card is not very good. Assume he's going to get us 4-2. Which is fine by me. And activate our guy. Alright, I like that. So we can either get a... I think I prefer to just play Skyrider Patrol. Well... can hit him for 10, which is not an insignificant amount of damage. Because we can play Skyrider Patrol, jump our boar, and then he's got no blocks. And then alternative would be to kill one of his guys, like the 4/4, in which case he still wouldn't really have any blocks. And then we don't get hit by this guy on the way back, so I think I prefer that route. So you will kill him. And then we'll go to combat and attack with these two guys. And this will still set up potentially lethal next turn. Obviously, we've also got the Titanic Growth or Meteor Golem to punch things through. But it does look fairly grim for our opponent. I think killing the 4/4 takes away a lot of the ways we could lose the game if, you know, it's not even much of a race now. We just dominated on the board. Starting to combat. Alright, so probably has something up his sleeve here. Alright, yeah, I'm kind of inclined just to put it on Vinemare, since he's got to have some kind of instant here to be in any kind of reasonable shape. So, let's go ahead into combat. Tap like so and put it on Vinemare. Because he can chump block my board either way, so I don't really care. And I will attack with these guys. You'd think if he has removal, he probably would have used it on the Skyrider Patrol, but I don't really know. Could have a pump spell he's planning to use. Alright, he's got 3/2 flash. So he gets to block the boar. Do I just want to go for the kill here? It's a good question. Yeah, I think so. I don't know what how he could kill Skyrider Patrol with that mana. Oh. Alright, fair enough. Wasn't expecting that. Obviously, we're still, like, just totally winning here. It's gonna need something pretty reasonable, and then we have to not draw land so that our golem can't kill it whatever he plays. So it has to be a non-black creature, yeah. And he doesn't have whatever he would need to not die there. So we win. So up to 3-0 with this deck, so pretty nice. Let's go ahead and keep it going. I do like those important mana advantages. Big fan of the important mana advantage. Cream of Nut, what a name. What a name. I don't think I care for this hand. Pretty dependent on drawing a forest. I think I want to mulligan this one. This hand's definitely worse, but I'm going to keep it at 6. It's definitely going to the bottom. He's got the Stitcher's Apprentice. Not a big fan of that card. Or Stitcher's Supplier. Stitcher's Apprentice, is that a real card? Alright, we drew a forest. It's pretty good. This hand could be off to the races. Alright, I don't think I mind that. I'll have to decide next turn what 3-drop to play. I think it'll probably be the Rejuvenator. Yeah, sure. You're not supposed to mill that card. You're supposed to mill things for that card. Come on. This card is pretty bad, I think. What is this? I don't know what Resolve All does in that sense. I know what those words mean, but I don't know what it's referring to. Yeah, I think definitely gonna drop the Rejuvenator here. Want to hit our 4th land for sure. That's not brick here, huh? That'd be good. We'll take a forest. I suppose we'll trade with this Stitcher's Apprentice. Card is not very good. I don't know what else this guy's gonna do. He's definitely not gonna be getting in there. It does mill him 3, but unclear if that matters at all. Alright, here I think I just want to play Giant Spider rather than expose Skyrider Patrol to removal, and not that likely I want to use him next turn. I guess I could play a 3-drop and use him, but alright, I'll block. Could wait till like totally lost the guy, and then we 2-for-1 him, but I think I'm okay blocking here. I know his guy comes back. Does he come back into turn? Oh, but he just draw a card. Okay, I thought he came back. I misunderstood how that card works. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my mana here. Because then if we draw a land, then we get to do 3-drop plus a Rabid Bite, or 3-drop plus Pump a Guy. Kind of sucky if he just kills our guy right here. Is the opponent's just mono black? I guess so. I mean, these cards are all black. Alright. Fair enough. I think I'll just play Courser here. And dream of drawing a land next turn. Alright, so if we draw land, then we get to just kill that guy with our Basilisk, which is nice. So, Rabbit Bite, kill the 6/5. And I don't think I want to attack. I don't really want to trade Basilisk for his Ghoul. I'm not sure about the no attack there. I think it's right. Alright, he's got the Harpy. It doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot here. So I will... I mean, the problem with not making the attack there is, like, is this guy just gonna kind of negate him always if I don't want to trade for him anyway, so I might as well just trade. We'll definitely get in for 3 now. Maybe just take this trade. Because Highland Game can block Diregraph Ghoul. And there's also a chance he wants to do the double block here, which obviously will not work out too well for him. Yeah, I guess Basilisk's not doing a lot more. So maybe should be holding my land there in case he plays Fell Spectre specifically. Ooh, he's gonna sack him. I guess not straight away. So let's go ahead. I assume he's just going to block and then sack his guy. Seemed like the most logical play to me. I'm not sure why I didn't attack with the 1/2 last turn. Seems like it'd be a good idea. And we'll just play the Wolves here. Just dropping that land. Okay. How do we want to proceed? I think we just attack with these two guys. Let's see what's up. I don't know, maybe there's a decent play there with Declare Dominance, just kill both his guys. So let's attack with these guys. If he wants to go for the double block on the Centaur, okay, so we'll just put the Harpy back on top here after the sack, and then he'll just be drawing Harpy next turn. And so then we just get a swing with our team here. And I will keep this land in hand for the aforementioned Fell Spectre. Alright, he's just playing his land, so now we just can kill him with this as a sorcery speed giant growth. Alright, 4-0. Rank up, silver 1, almost got that gold. Show me the gold. Oh, look at that, we get a reward. Oh my lordy. I nearly cannot believe it. Alright, up against Tequo. And we'll keep this hand. Looks like a good hand. Let's see if Tequo wants to keep his hand. He does. Get down that game. Be cool to draw 3-drop next turn, pretty obviously. Alrighty, shutting us down. Let's put them both on bottom. So I'll play an island, doesn't really matter, and pass. I think next turn we'll just play Skyrider Patrol. Ooh, especially if he's missing a land drop. The only thing is, do I play around Essence Scatter here and just play the Basilisk? I think it's okay. Alright, he instantly didn't do it, so I think that means he doesn't have Essence Scatter in hand. The downside of playing Basilisk here is... looks like he's discarding. Alright. So go ahead and attack for 2. And we'll get the Skyrider Patrol down now. Then if we get untapped, then we get to... what does this do? So he gets to turn our guys into 2/4s. It's fine by me, I guess. So we'll go ahead and put a counter on Highland game and keep up our Bone to Ash. What does it cost to activate this one? I mean, I guess that's somewhat of a combo with Omen Speaker, if you want to call that a combo. Thing is, he probably needs to like use his mana. Alright, it's gonna resolve. Hope he doesn't draw land. Already did, so he's gonna be able to get rid of our Skyrider Patrol now. He's gonna want to do it before our combat step. Or is he? I guess he's letting us use this. I guess we'll put it on the Basilisk. Just to spread it out a little bit. Since he does have that wand. Alright, and just gonna... I don't know, what's the point of playing this wand if you're not gonna use it? Clearly the play would be to do it on like our upkeep. That way you can kill Skyrider Patrol and our guy has Summoning Sickness. Alright, is that 5 wins now? Lost track. But I know we're level 17. That much I know. And we got a ball. And suggest that pick. Confirm it. Give me that sweet, sweet divination. They must have done like focus group studies that show people like getting the claim prize button. Just makes them feel like they're doing good. All right, so let's see if we can get 2 wins in 5 tries. Seems like it should be doable, right? Alright, up against Danimo, who's gold something. I don't know what these symbols mean. Yep, Can't really mulligan hands like this. Both our colors. Decent mana if, you know, probably better to have 3 lands in the hand, but come on. Alright, well, don't really ever like drawing a 7-drop that early, but looks like he'll probably come on relatively on time. Alright. So we'll start deploying stuff this turn. See if we get Essence Scattered. So it stopped, so if he doesn't play Anticipate, I'm guessing he's got a counterspell. We'll chump check here. No real downside. And I think I'm just going to play... I kind of just want to play Centaur Courser. I think he's got Essence Scatter. I don't know what else he would have. And he'll probably do it now. Yeah. Just from the way he timed things, it seemed like was the likely thing that he had. Well, I mean, it's just the way the game works. Alright, so Divination. So we can Basilisk and kill that thing. Seems kind of okay. Don't know if we're going to regret that. I mean, we're already up to 6 lands in hand. I think I just played the Giant Spider, actually. And just kind of ignore the Wall of Mist. I have a feeling this kind of deck that he's playing has probably got some things that we want to kill more than a 0-5. Not like we're really pressuring his life total that much. He's still 20. Alright, that is an example. So, I don't think we want to let him untap with that, so we'll just go ahead and kill it now. And get him for 2. And then our hand's pretty solid. We can deal with one more big threat from his side of the board with the Meteor Golem. That doesn't really frighten me. Yeah, I think we just get down Dreadmaw at this point. I think we're willing to trade this Daggerback Basilisk for both those guys. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to play around another Essence Scatter. Alright, looks like he's going to go for that. Yeah, and I mean, getting the Essence Scatter out of his hand is reasonable too. I mean, if he had one, because we were going to want to resolve Meteor Golem at some point. Though I guess he probably would have countered Bristling Boar. Just given how far behind he is on board. I do kind of like the artifact they do. Oh, he's just conceding. Alright. That struck me as a little premature, but I guess he just had nothing going on. Are we ranking up to gold? No. Alright, got that Marauding Looter. What do you know about that? Alright, so I think now we're making money back. And now we just gotta win one of the next 3 to get that sweet, sweet 7-0. Well, 7 wins, not necessarily 7-0. Samurai Bebop. Some kind of silver that's not silver 2. This looks like a fine hand. Yeah, I don't think I love this card, but what are you gonna do? It's too late to change it now. Alright, it's a play. Hopefully drawing a land soon. Alright. Well, not a land, but it's a pretty reasonable one. And I'll just hold back. Try to block his 4-2. See if it works. See if he's going to electrify the Green Seeker. Oh. Alright, so we're taking 6. Alright, we drew the land. So I think the plan is just going to be to play Divine Mare to trade with that guy. I don't know what he will really be able to do about that. So let's attack with our 2-1 first. Obviously the things he could do about it would be like Sure Strike or something. But I don't see a reason to play Skyrider Patrol instead. Our mana's taken for at least a couple turns. Alright, he's got the elephant. Let's see if he attacks. Attacks. And search. I think we just play Skyrider Patrol and pass. Seems like we're kind of holding down the fort at the moment. And I don't think we're in a big hurry to do Rabid Bite. Attacks and turn. Alright, he's just getting in. Well, yeah, I think we'll make these blocks. If he's got +2/+1, doesn't really... It saves this guy, but not this guy. That's more important. And... Oh, looks like he doesn't have it. Alright, he's got the Angel, which I guess we don't have a way to kill right now with Rabid Bite. I can't see what... Oh, it's a forest. Yeah, I'll take the... I guess you can upkeep do that just to increase your chance to drawing a land. It's probably worth... We don't really have anything else to do, so we can just declare dominance and kill this guy. Not amazing or anything, but... That card's not amazing. Not all attacks. Destroy a tap creature. Alright, can't do anything about that. Does he have another play? He's got a 3/2. Alright, I'll take that. See what he can do about a 5/5. Okay. Still works for the Rabid Bite though, so get some value out of the guy. Alright, I don't mind that. Just play this guy and pass. Alright, we got the combo. Not that you really need it here. Alright, so just go ahead and slam for 6. And I think we'll just play a Basilisk here. I think we'll just trade Basilisk for his dude. Yeah, I think we will. Could Titanic Growth to blunt that. Is it worth it? And then we can trade it for his guy. What else is Titanic Growth really doing here? And I think we will trade it. Alright, he's not even doing that. Let's play Gaspark Twins. He's probably out of removal now. Alright, not too worried about the Angel. Definitely going to block the 4-3 with, I guess, the Basilisk, but you can't really attack into our dude. Can Meteor Golem, but not clear that we need to, but it might just be good to get down the threat. I think we just attack first.
I pulled up some videos for you.
Cortana? I wasn't talking to you. It's just taking it.
I didn't quite get that. Would you mind rephrasing?
So I'm gonna kill his Angel of the Dawn. I guess maybe this is bad against him having a Wrath off the top. Alright, and we win. Cool, well 7-0, so can't complain about that. Alright, well thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And we got that gold too. I guess I'll stick around. Who knows, maybe some people enjoy seeing me open the packs or whatever the hell I get from all this. Alright, 2 of those boosters. And we get a Death Bear, not exciting. And a... oh my god, a Sword of Valoron. Cool. Alright guys, well thank you for watching, I'll catch you later.